It's late, and your phone is the only light in the room. The world is quiet, but your mind isn't. Tomorrow is full of responsibilities, yet a voice inside whispers, "You're still not where you should be." You don't even know who decided where you should be. You scroll past people buying homes, building businesses, raising families, and something tightens in your chest, like life is a race you started late. But you remember being told something different growing up. Follow your dreams. Do what you love. The world is full of opportunity. No one mentioned the uncertainty hiding behind those words, because the world you were prepared for changed. You studied hard. You collected degrees, certificates, skills. You did everything right. And still, stability never arrived the way it was promised. Jobs disappeared. Companies restructured. Loyalty stopped meaning security. So you learned something quietly. Nothing is permanent. That's when the adapting started. You became flexible. You learned new skills after work. You kept updating yourself, just in case. People call your generation restless. But restlessness is what survival looks like when the ground keeps moving. You don't trust stability easily. Even good things feel temporary. You celebrate carefully, like something might change tomorrow. This shows up in relationships too. You want something real, but part of you stays prepared for distance. You notice small changes in tone, response time, energy shifts. You don't call it anxiety. You call it awareness, because you grew up during constant change. Childhood was simple. Adulthood became comparison. Your life slowly moved online. Everyone's highlight reel became your background noise. So you learned to present your best version, even on difficult days. Especially on difficult days. Because appearing okay feels safer than explaining the chaos. You were told you could be anything. That sounds freeing until every decision feels permanent. Too many options can feel like too many ways to fail. So you research, compare, wait for certainty, and then feel guilty for not moving faster. Burnout didn't arrive suddenly. It grew slowly, disguised as ambition. Late nights, extra work, side skills. Not because you love the hustle, because you're afraid of becoming replaceable. The world taught you one clear lesson. Security is your responsibility. So you carry pressure quietly and call it independence. Even rest feels earned. Weekends feel like recovery, not freedom. People say your generation is sensitive, but sensitivity is what happens when you grow up reading constant change. You learned to notice patterns, to anticipate shifts, to stay ready, because stability was never guaranteed. And yet, something interesting happened. You didn't become cynical. You became aware. You talk about mental health, boundaries, therapy, healing patterns that were ignored before. You're not rejecting the old world. You're editing it, keeping what works, letting go of what hurts. You want meaningful work, safe relationships, a life that feels aligned, not just impressive. Some nights, it still feels like you're behind. But maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're building carefully in a world without a blueprint. Slower doesn't mean failing. It means you're constructing something that can actually last. Your anxiety isn't weakness. It's pattern detection. Your overthinking isn't failure. It's risk awareness. You didn't become careful by accident. You were trained by uncertainty. And maybe the quiet truth tonight is this. You're not lost. You're adapting, and you're still moving forward.